Hey folks, welcome back. I'm with Alan Davis. He is the owner of HR Clough Energy Specialists, located in Hopkinton, Warner, and a few other spots, right, Alan?
Right, 28 cities and towns in the area, yes.
Wow, you get around, huh?
We do, yeah.
You get around, and winter's creeping up on us.
We're getting a little bit of a dose of winter. It's nice. The trucks are rolling, the phones are ringing. People are asking for things that we do, and so we're busy and happy about it. Yeah.
And right now is probably the time before it really kicks in to get your furnace serviced.
Correct. Yeah.
Tanks topped off.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, there's a little bit of a delay on the annual servicing and routine maintenance and things like that. As you could well imagine, a lot of people wait until this time of year to call us. We do the best we can to accommodate everybody, but as I say, we will fit you in. But right now we're running pretty hard.
Wow. Yeah. And the other thing, and I don't know because I don't have one at the house, but your air conditioning season's wrapping up, and you guys also service those.
We do.
Is there anything people should do?
You know, typically AC is serviced once every year or two or three, depending on how much you use it. It's typically done before the air conditioning season. Now I would say when you decide that air conditioning is over for you, and that typically is somewhere in this neck of the woods, around now to maybe into mid-October. Turn the main breaker off for the air conditioner. It does not need to be on. If you want to cover the outdoor condenser, feel free to do that. They are made to be outside. They don't need to be covered, but you can do that. Obviously, if you get leaves coming down, pine needles, things like that, try to keep that condenser clear of those things after that stuff happens. Get the leaves away from it, pine needles away from it, etc., so that next spring when it goes to fire up and you forget about all those things, you won't suck them all into the condenser. So
that's not a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. But now, basically, they're made to be outside, so they don't really need a whole lot of attention.
Gotcha. Now, last year, I'm sure everybody remembers there was that big to-do with one of the oil companies in a pre-buy situation. People were left hanging.
Yes.
Now, what's your take on that?
Well, there's obviously what the news covered it fairly substantially over that period of time. And it was an unfortunate situation for the customers of that company. They basically, for whatever reason, didn't have product to deliver. There's a lot of theories about why, and I think in view of last week's headlines, we probably know now why they may have had problems last year. But basically, the good thing is that the state stepped in and decided that there was an issue with a large number of customers, and they reached out to a lot of the rest of us in the oil business to try to pick up the slack and help these people out. Unfortunately, it was the busiest time of the year for us as well, in the rest of the dealers. We did the best we could, and I think most everybody was helped by somebody. And we are always looking for new customers. We like to try to get them in this time of year or in the off season so that we can prepare better for the middle of the winter. But most of us are glad to take customers at any time. And I know at HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oils, we love new customers, and so we're able to pick up anybody that would like to make a change.
And it's not a big deal from what I understand. Even a propane user,
it's not. Nope, you call us and we'll go out and make an evaluation of your system at no cost to you, either on oil or propane, and make sure that everything is up to snuff as far as the delivery system that you have for the product, and safety-wise and everything. And then it's at no cost to the customer, and we're glad to do it.
Great. So all they got to do is call you and set an appointment, and
correct.
Do it sooner than later, right?
Sooner than later is better. Yeah. It's as soon as coming from Kentucky, we used to say as soon as fair time rolls around, that's when the phones at HR Clough start ringing. Well, It's not quite that way anymore because they ring year-round because of all the different services we provide. But there definitely is more urgency in those calls after September 1st. So yeah, it's always nice to call earlier rather than later. And but we do the best we can to accommodate everybody.
Excellent. Alan, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
Once again, something wonderful is happening in Warner. Back to you.
Check out more videos from the Kearsarge Chronicle here. And don't forget to click subscribe to keep up with everything going on in the Kearsarge Lake Sunapee region.